Good afternoon, everybody. Today is July 19, 2023. Today our lecture is Vipassanā para Purification, Samadhi Nidesa, Body Concentration, Metta Bhavana, Loving Kindness Meditation, Part 125. So before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha saying Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. So we today continue talking about the loving kindness meditation, Metta Bhavana. So how to practice after explaining about the preparation for that meditation, and right now we have to learn how to expand your loving kindness to all living beings. So the Buddha gave the kind of explanation in this lecture we have to learn today. Okay, so the Pali studying explaining like this here. Yatha chayam. Yatha chayam. Chayam is a cha. Cha is a continuously explaining. Yang is the loving kindness meditation. Yang is referred to. Yang is here we Kobana together. Sorry. Yang is here together we translate. Yang we Kobana. Okay. Yang we Kobana. Yeah. Yang is this Vikovana is versatility. Versatility is cannot your meditation very strong, cannot destroy by the other opposite things at the time. So Ayan Vikovana. That's kind of the power meditation. Sampajati is a successful. Sampajati is a successful. So after makeup preparation, what we need to practice a loving kind of meditation, Metta Bhavana, at the time, our mind is ready to, spread or radiate or vibrate the loving kindness power to all living beings in the 10 kind of direction. So at the time that the power meditation mind is strong, that power mind is successful at the time. So Tatayampi Patisambhidaya. Tata is a similarly. Yambi is referred to Vikobana. Vikobana is versatility. Patisambhidaya. Patisambhidaya in Patisambhida Pali in the Kotaka Nikaya. In the Kotaka Nikaya, Patisambhida Pali is explaining the many kind of things, Abhidhamma knowledge, Sutta knowledge. Many explain in Patisambhida Pali. So in the Patisambhida Pali, is the Buddha explaining like this. Panchahakarihi Anodi Saparana Metta Chitta Vimoti. Satta Hakarihi Odi Saparana Metta Chitta Vimoti. Dasa Hakarihi Tisa Parana Metta Chitta Vimoti Ti Hoda. So Buddha explained the Metta loving kindness meditation in 3 ways. Here explaining Pancha Hakari, Pancha Hi Akari. Pancha Hakari is a Pancha Hi Akari. Pancha is a 5. The 5 kind of 5 way, 5 method to radiate the loving kindness, to spread your loving kind of power in 5 ways. Pancha Hi Akari. Akara here, Akara is a way or method. Way or method how to radiate your loving kindness, how to pervade your loving kindness to all living beings. The meaning. So Pancha 5 is explained in detail later. Okay, don't worry. Pancha Hakari Anodi Saparana. Oh. This is what we call Anodi Saparana. Not Odisa. Anodisa and not Odisa. Not Odisa is unspecified. Unspecified. Odisa is a specified. And Anodisa, not Odisa is a not specified, unspecified. Generally, not specific way. Yeah, this is a 5 method, unspecific way. In 5 method, Metta Chitta Vimoti. Metta is a loving kindness. Chitta Vimoti is free from the. Chitta Vimoti is a free from mind deliverance. The mind is deliverance. Mind is free from the anger. That's one. Chitta Vimoti. Chitta is a mind. Vimoti is a freedom. So the freedom here, mind deliverance, mind freedom here, meaning is mind is totally free from anger. Metta, that's why Buddha used a metta chitta vimoti. The freedom of mind is in many different ways. We can practice meditation, samatha meditation, 40 kind of samatha meditation. With that samatha meditation, our mind will be free from the kind of manda defilement, kilesa, chitta vimoti. There is also chitta vimoti. So freedom, manda freedom is many different kind. Here is free from anger, especially. That's why Buddha used metta chitta vimoti. So chitta vimoti is you you will see many times the Pali. But in different meditation method, the freedom, mental freedom is different. Mental freedom is different from different meanings. I mean, free from generally free from kilesa, mental defilement, isn't it? But especially here, free from anger, isn't it? So middle loving kindness and anger is directly opposite, like a fire and water. Like a fire and water. That's why. Yeah. Here Buddha used the what? Metta, Chitta, Vimukti. Sometimes you will see only Chitta Vimukti. No, without Metta. Without loving kindness. Buddha used sometimes. So yeah, different usage, different meaning here. So here Buddha used Metta, Chitta, Vimukti. This Pali is very, especially our mind free from anger. So our mind free from anger with the loving kindness power. The meaning. Okay. So we call anodisa farana. Farana is a separating, pervading, pervasion. Farana. Huh? Anodisa farana. So farana is a very important here. Farana means a pervasion. Anodisa is a not specified. Not specifying pervasion. Your loving kindness pervade to all living beings, not specifying any special one, including all. Including all meaning even though you are enemy, yeah. Even though your enemy is included. So that in that pervasion, in that spreading your loving kind of power, the meaning. And all these are farana. Metta, Chitta, Vimukti. So 5 method. Panchayikari, okay? And then another method is Sattahakarihi. Sattahakari, Sattahi akarihi. Satta is 7. 7 akari, here method. 7 ways, 7 method. Odisa farana. Odisa is opposite of Nodisa. Specify. Specify means, for example, to the woman, to the man, like this. So that's why when we Pali chanting, metta loving kind of meditation chanting, Sabba 80 yo, Sabbi Burisa. So this is a specify. Sabba 80 yo is for all women. Sabbi Burisa is all for all men. Spread the loving kindness, pervade the loving kindness to that specifying group. That method, that loving kindness meditation method is we call here Odisa Parana. Odisa is a specify the pervading your loving kindness to that specifying group. All woman, all man, all noble person, Sabi Ariya, Sabi Anariya, not number one. Yeah. So that method, that kind of method, 7. Saddaha akarihi. Saddahi akarihi. Okay. So 7 is what are they? We will learn later more detail. Don't worry about that. So Saddha, 7 method is we will understand in later. Okay. So Saddahi Akarihi, 7 with the 7 kind of method, Odisa Farana, specifying pervasion, Metta Chitta Vimukti, mental freedom with the loving kindness. Okay, and then another method. Another method is a dada and dasahakarihi. Dasahakarihi is dasahi akarihi. Dasa is a 10. Akari is a method. So 10 methods. Another method is a 10 method. Dasahakarihi disafarana. Or that kind of method is Buddha put the name disafarana. Disafarana metta. Disafarana metta. Disa is a direction. We learn in previous lecture, we learn the 10 kind of direction, isn't it? Eastern direction, western direction, and then northern direction, southern direction, and the intermediary direction, and lower and up. So altogether, 10 kind of direction. That's why here dasa. Okay, this is very easy to know. So 10 direction. Dasahakarihi disafrana. There's a direction. In direction, we pervade our loving kindness. So that's why we call disafrana. In the eastern direction, all living beings who living in eastern direction, that meaning. Western direction is all living beings in the who live in the western direction, like this. So our loving kindness radiate or pervades to those all living beings. Is in this way we can practice loving kindness meditation. That meditation, that metta meditation is we call here Tisaparana metta. Okay, so especially 3 methods Buddha mentioned here in Patisambhida Pali. But in Patisambhida Pali, Buddha give the method, especially 3. Nodisafarana metta, Odisafarana metta, Disafarana metta. Okay? Yeah. We can remember that kind of method with the name. Nodisafarana metta. So the loving kindness to unspecified living being, all living being. All metta is all, pervade to all living being, but unspecified. This is unspecified method. So that's what Nodisafarana metta. And then second method, second technique is Odisafarana metta. Odisafarana metta. Odisa is a specifying group. Your loving kindness pervade to the specifying group. That kind of loving kindness meditation we call Odisafarana metta. You can practice that method, that technique you can use. And also another technique you can use to pervade your loving kindness, Disafarana metta, according to the direction, 10 kind of direction. Okay? So like this, Odam is a Buddha explain, Buddha talk in the Patisambhida Pali. Odam. In the Patisambhida Pali. Dambi. That kind of talking also Dambi. But Dambi is no, not that kind. Dambi Ta is Yambi is referred to Vikopana. So Dambi also the Vikopana. Dambi that the versatility, there's power, loving kindness also. Apana Pata Chitta Siva. Apana Pata Chitta Siva. Apana is absorption, absorption, reach, apata is a reach, the absorption stage, chitta is mind. So the mind, who practice a loving kind of meditation, that person, that meditator mind, reach the absorption apana. Apana is here. I already told you apana is 3 different kind of apana. Jhana apana, mega apana. Okay, two kind. Yeah, apana is 2 kind. Sorry, 2 kinds of jhana apana here, jhana apana only, no mega. No mega apana. Here only jhana apana. So you can get the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, up to 4 jhana only, not 5th jhana. Okay, so that meaning apana patta chitta siva, the who practice a loving kind of meditation, reaching the absorption stage, that person mind. Sambhajati is a successful. Sambhajati iti. Sambhajati is a successful. Iti like this, Veditava should be known. Okay. So that's why here, English translation, and just as this versatility is successful, versatility is successful only in one whose mind has a rich absorption stage. As two that described in the Patisamhita Pali should be understood. To be successful only in one person who, the meditator, whose mind has reached absorption, that is to say, the mind deliverance. So, Metta Chitta Vimukti, mind deliverance or the loving kindness. Translated, Metta Chitta Vimukti, mind deliverance or the loving kindness. It's a practice with the unspecified salvation in 5 ways. Yeah, in 5 ways, in the when we chant in loving kindness, the Medabana, Sabi Sada, Sabi Bana, Sabi Buddha, Sabi Pogala, Sabi Vinibadika, Asadi Adaba Priya Bana. So 5. These 5. This is a Anodisa Faranamita. And we will learn more detail later, okay? More detail later. Yeah. This is a 5. 5 is a Sabi Sada, Sabi Bana, Sabi Buddha, Sabi Bhugala, Sabi Adaba Priya. These 5. It's an Anodisa Farana Metta Bhavana. We call in Pali what the Buddha used, that kind of Pali word. Okay? This is we call here English translation, the mind deliverance of loving kindness is practiced with the unspecified provision in 5 ways. And then another technique, the mind deliverance of the loving kindness, Metta Chitta Vimukti, is practiced with the specified provision in 7 ways. Specified provision in 7 ways is Sabba Itiyo, Sabbi Purisa, Sabbi Ariya, Sabbi Nariya, Sabbi Deva, Sabbi Manosa, Sabbi Vinipadika. These 7. We every day we practice that kind of meditation, loving kind of meditation like this. In Pali, we chanting when we practice a loving kind of meditation. This is a all these parana metta because of specifying group. Sabba Itiyo, Sabbi Buddhisa, Sabbi Ariya, Sabbi Anariya. It's a make a specifying group, isn't it? Yeah, and then Sabbi Sabbi Manosa, Sabbi Deva, Sabbi Manosa, yeah, Sabbi Vinibadika. So 7. Yeah. And the mind deliverance of loving kindness, Metta Chitta Vimukti, is practiced with the directional vibration in 10 direction. This is an eastern direction, western direction, like this, in 10 kind of direction. So in Pali is Pratimaya Disaya, Pachimaya Disaya, Uttaraya Disaya, Dakshinaya Disaya, etc. We chanting loving kindness. So this is here. This method is we take from the Vipassanā Pali, what the Buddha explained, how to practice a loving kindness meditation. That's we use that kind of Pali in everyday daily chanting. In our daily chanting, every day we chanting loving kindness meditation like this. This is according to the Vipassanā Pali, what the Buddha explained. Okay. This is very popular right now in the around the world. While the person who want to practice loving kind of meditation, that method, that three technique, according to the Vipassanā Pali, very um, beneficial for us. Okay, so we will explain that one in detail like this. Pali continue. Tata ja. Tata ja. In that Vipassanā, ta is referred to the Vipassanā Pali. In that Vipassanā Pali also, Tata ja. Da is referred to the Vipassanā Pali. So in that Vipassanā Pali, what the Buddha mentioned is Sabbe Saddha. But when we chant Sabbe Saddha, Sabbe Vipassanā together, but actually what we practice meditation is Sabbe Saddha, Veda Hondu, Abhidhamma Hondu, Aniga Hondu, Sukhiya Dhanam Pariharandu, like this. One by one. Sabbe Saddha, after Sabbe Saddha, Sabbe Vipassanā. Sabbe Vipassanā, Aveda Hondu, Abhidhamma Hondu, Aniga Hondu, Sukhiya Dhanam Pariharandu, like this. Okay? So that's why here, in Vipassanā Pali, Buddha mentioned detail like this. Sabbe Saddha, Aveda, Abhidhamma, Anika, Sukhiya Dhanam Pariharandu. So Pariharandu. Okay, so Sabbe is all, isn't it? Sabbe is, we know all. Saddha. Saddha is a living being. All living being. All living beings. Sabbe Saddha. All living being. Aveda. Aveda is free from enmity. Free from anger. Yeah. Veda here, Veda, enemy is kind of anger, not the other. Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma is a kind of affliction, Abhidhamma. Is no, free from the affliction. Abhidhamma to Abhidhamma is a kind of anger. Yeah, Aniga is free from the physical and mental anxiety, suffering. Yeah, the Aniga, here English translation, Aniga is anxiety. Yeah, English translation, Aniga, anxiety is not only anxiety. Aniga is a physical suffering and mental suffering. Yep. Mental suffering is kind of anxiety, isn't it? Kind of anxiety. So nowadays, many persons, they have a mental disease. Mental illness is a kind of anxiety. Anxiety is very difficult to control for some person. Nowadays, in modern technology, cannot cure that kind of anxiety. They cure with the kind of medicine, that medicine more side effect. So anxiety is cannot cure completely with the medicine. Nowadays, many, the country, they have that kind of mental illness. So mental suffering. We want to translate mental suffering is mm, more exact meaning what the Buddha want. Anika. Yeah. Huh? Anika. Niga is a kind of suffering. Kind of suffering is physical and mental suffering. Two kind. Not only mental, but also physical. Yeah. So physical or mental suffering, aniga. No physical or mental suffering, that is aniga. Is no. Aniga hondu. Sukhi. Oh. Sukhi is happily. Yeah. Adana is a yourself. Puriharandu is a, bring yourself. Bring yourself happily. So that's why the English translation is take care of yourself happily. They translate, it's much more better. Here translates, here translation is live happily. Yeah, live happily. But live happily meaning is more precise what the Buddha used. Atana is you take care of yourself happily is much more better. I like that translation. Live happily is not exactly translation. The meaning is live happily is meaning including take care of yourself happily. Buddha used sukhi atana, so yourself atana. Sukhi is happily. Puriharandu is a take care. Take care means bring yourself happily. That means take care of yourself happily. Yeah. So sukhiya dana pariharandu, like this. But here translation is live happily. So this is Sabisada and then Sabibana. So Sabibana Aweda Hondu Abhyabaja Hondu Aniga Hondu Sukhiya Dana Bariharandu. Like that. So Sabibana. Bana is the person who are breathing person. Yeah. Breathing being. Yeah, breathing being. This is a breathing thing is also no. Pana is not only breathing. Pana is a kind of the we learn in Pali and the Abhidhamma life faculty Jivita, sorry, Jivita, isn't it? Jivita is two kind of Jivita we have. Physical life faculty and mental life faculty. So these two kind of life faculty having the person that the living being who have these two kind of life faculty, we call this this Palipana. So yeah, English translation is all breathing thing. All breathing thing is we have a question. How about the Brahma? Brahma, they know breathing. Brahma, because in the universe, only on Earth breathing. We go to the universe, no oxygen, no breathing. It's not possible. That's why when we go to the with the spaceship, we carry the oxygen. The human being need breathing, isn't it? But the Brahma celestial being, they don't need breathing. That's why their place is in the universe. We have to understand like this. Okay, so the pana is that kind of meaning. Pana meaning is light faculty in Pali. So yeah, the English translation all breathing things, little bit awkward, little bit not exact meaning translation.
For example,
So pana, the breathing is we human being breathing, human beings on earth, not only human being, six kind of deva, six kind of the celestial being also. They are breathing because they are connect with the earth, connect with the earth, not very far away from the earth. For example, in the sky, in the universe, like the other planet, like a Jupiter, like a Saturn planet. No, no. When we go there, right now we don't bring the oxygen. Human being die because of human being need breathing, isn't it? Yeah. That's why all breathing thing is not including the Brahma, that kind of living being. Brahma is the no breathe. So that's why I think Bana Sabi Bana translate all breathing things is not exact meaning in English translation. I think because a Bana is the Brahma they have a life faculty Chivita. They have a physical life faculty Rupa Chivita and mental life faculty Chitasika Chivita also they have. So that's why they are including in that Sabipana, including the Brahma. Yeah, Sabipana is including these methods, Sabi Saddha, Sabi Bana, Sabi Buddha, Sabi Pukala, Sabi Adabha Priyapana, five method is unspecifying. Unspecifying Anodisa Purana Mida. I already told you. Anodisa Purana Mida. Unspecifying loving kindness. So unspecified meaning is all including. Nobody left. Isn't it? Nobody left. Unspecified meaning is we didn't specify meaning all. Everybody. All meaning is nobody left. Under your loving kind of power, everybody included. Okay? Everybody included under your loving kind of power. You pervade your loving kindness to all these living beings, including Brahma. So Samibana is all living, including Brahma. That's why breathing thing is translate the, the person who understand the Brahma, that kind of celestial being, no breathing. So how about for that? They have question, I think. That's why. Okay. So Bana is you have to understand like this. Sometimes translation is not exact meaning, isn't it? Be careful. Okay, so and then next one, Sabe Buddha. Sabe is all. Buddha. Buddha is a becoming. Buddha means a becoming. So here, translation in English is a Sabe all. Buddha is a creature. All creature. Yeah. All creature. English translation. Yeah, a creature is a kind of living being. Kind of the person who born. Yeah. Any kind of born. Any kind of born. Becoming means Buddha is a becoming. Becoming means a born, isn't it? So anybody who are born in any form, in any place, in any kind of form, this we call Pali Buddha. So this is also all living being, isn't it? Everybody included. Sabi Buddha. Okay, but English translation is all creature. Yeah, it's okay. And Sabi Pugala. Sabi is all. Pugala is a person. Pugala. So Sabi Pugala is still okay. Sabi Pugala, person. Pugala is a person. And then Sabi Adabhawa Priya Bana. Sabi is all. So Adabhawa Priya Bana here, English translation, all those who have a personality. This one, this translation also not very exact meaning. Pali Adabhawa is explained in more detail later, okay? Adabhawa is a five aggregate, kanda. Five aggregate, kanda. Okay? That meaning. So, not personality. Personality is a little bit what my understanding. Personality is a no five aggregate, no kanda. Okay. So anyway, the English translation, Sabi Adabhawa Priya Bana. All those who have that personality, Aweda Hondu, be free from enmity. Abhyabaja Hondu, be free from affliction. Aniga Hondu, be free from anxiety. And Sukhiyadana Bariharandu, live happily. That's fine in the translation. Okay. So here in meaning English translation, here in meaning in the Padisamhita Mega, the Buddha explained like this. The mind develops of loving kindness is practiced with the unspecified vibration in those five ways. Five way meaning is number one, Sabi Sada. May all living beings be free from enmity, be free from affliction, and be free from anxiety, and live happily. Okay, and then Sabibana, the second one. Sabibana is all breathing thing. So Aveda Hondu, Abhyabaja Hondu, Aniga Hondu, Sukhiya Dana Bariharandu. May all living being, may all breathing thing be free from enmity, be free from affliction, be free from anxiety, and live happily, or take care of themselves happily. Okay, take care of themselves happily. Yeah. And Sabi Buddha is all creature. May all creature be free from enmity, be free from affliction, be free from anxiety, and live happily. And number four, Sabi Bogala, all person. Sabi Bogala is all person. May all person be free from enmity, Aveda Hontu. Be free from affliction, Abhyabacha Hontu. Be free from anxiety, Aniga Hontu. Sukhi Adana Bariharandu, live happily. Okay. And then the last one, Sabi Adabhawa Pariyabhana. May all those who have a personality be free from enmity, Avira Hontu. be free from the affliction, Abhidhamma hondu. Be free from anxiety, Aniga hondu. Sukhiya dana pariharandu. And live happily. Okay, this is a English translation like this. Okay, so this is how the name of method is Anodisa Farana Mida. Okay, Anodisa Farana Mida. Unspecified by reading the loving kindness meditation. Okay, and so here Pali continue explaining another one like this. Sabba iti yo. This is a specified. Odisa Farana Mida. And specified. So Sabba iti yo. Aweda hondu. Abhyabaja hondu. Aniga hondu. Sukhi adana. Pariharandu. So Pali didn't mention everything. That's why here Pali pay. Pay is a you can put yourself that the other Pali word very similar. Okay, very systematically similarly you can put the other Pali. So that's why pay is a no mention. Sabaiti or Aweda hondu, Abya Baja hondu, Aniga hondu, Sukiya Dana Bariharandu. So Sabha is oh. So sometimes Pali Sabhi, sometimes Sabha. Why? Because of gender. Because of gender. Atiyo is a female gender. That's why Pali is a very strictly, rules to use for female, for male, for neutral, three different gender. Pali grammar is very strict. That's why we change like this. Sabha, Atiyo. Atiyo is a woman. Okay, and then the second one, this is one method. Another second one is no Saba, Sabi, Burisa, Chi, Sabi. Because a Burisa is a May, May gender, so that's why in Pali changes Sabi, not Saba. Sabi, Burisa. So Burisa is a male, man. So all man. So this is a specified. All man is a specified group. So that's why Buddha mentioned this method is Odisa Parana Metta. Okay? So Sabe Burisa Aweda Hondu Abhyabaja Hondu Aniga Hondu Sukhi Adana Pariharandu, like this. You can connect the Pali. The sentence is a very short sentence together put, so you can separate sentence like this. Okay, and then Sabi Ariya. Sabi is all. Ariya is a noble one, noble person. So all noble person. Also Aweda hondu, Abhyabaja hondu, Aniga hondu, Sukhi adana, Pariharandu, like this. So very similar meaning already explained. Okay, and then Sabi Anariya. Sabi is all. Anariya is a no Ariya, not noble person. So the meaning is general person. Yeah, general person, not including noble person. All general person we say here Nariya. Yeah, Aweda Hondu, Abhyabaja Hondu, Aniga Hondu, Sukhi Adana, Pariharandu, like this. very systematically, okay? And then next group. Sabi Dewa. Sabi Dewa. Sabi is all. Dewa is a celestial being. Celestial being is in Pali, celestial being is a two kind. Two kind, the Deva and Brahma. Yeah, Deva and Brahma together here, Deva. Okay? So all the celestial being, Sabi Deva. All celestial being, including Brahma. Yeah. Including Brahma is, we call here Deva. So Deva is, sometimes Deva is not only, Chitumara's God, Taurisa, Tutisa, Nimanaradi, Pranimitan, Vasawadi, Deva. No, not only these six kind of celestial beings, including Brahma. Okay. And then Sabi Manusa. Sabi, all Manusa is a human being. Yeah. So we understand. Human beings, we understand. To explain. And another next group. Sabi Vinibadika. Sabi or Vinibadika. Vinibadika is, lower stage. The person who are born in the lower stage. Lower stage is like apaya, hell. Yeah, and apaya is a full kind of, including hell and hungry ghosts, and animal. Animal also here, Vinibadika. So all when we practice 11 kindness, animal is not including some person thing like this. Vinibadika is including animal. Yeah, hell. In hell, the person who are born in hell, in the hungry ghosts, and then animal, and then the asura. So these are four kind of the lower stage born person, living being is he called here together Vinibadika. So explain more detail. This is what we have to learn. Explain more detail here. Okay. So Aweda Hondu, Abya Vaja Hondu, Aniga Hondu, Sukhiya Dana, Pariharandu, Di Priyanandu, Idi like this, Imehi, Sattahakarihi. Imehi is these, Sattahakari is a seven method. Seven method is a Sabha Itiyo, Sabi Purisa, Sabi Ariya, Sabi Anariya, Sabi Deva, Sabi Manosa, Sabi Vinibadika. Seven. Yeah. So these seven methods call here Odisa Parana Meda Chido Vimuti Viridava should be known. Viridava should be known. We should be know that method is Odisa Parana Meda. Specifying the pervading loving kindness method. Okay. So here English translation is the mind deliverance or the loving kindness is practiced with a specified pervasion in these seven ways. May all women be free from enmity, be free from affliction, and be free from anxiety, and live happily. And similarly, may all man, may all noble one, may all not noble one, may all deity means celestial being, may all human being, may all who are born in the low stage, for woeful play, be free from enmity, be free from affliction, be free from anxiety, and live happily. So you can practice this method also. Odisa or Odisa. Whatever you can practice. And we go to the next one. Pali mention here like this. Sabe Purati Maya Disaya Sada. Oh. When we chanting Purati Maya Disaya Dakinaya and the Pachimaya Disa like this. But the detail here, the Pali. Sabe Purati Maya Disaya Sada Aweda Hondu Abhya Vaja Hondu Aniga Hondu Sukhi Adana Variharandu. While we practice meditation in that way, completely, you know, the complete sentence like this. Okay, so be careful. So Sabe is all. So all is here together. Sabe Sada. All living beings. So all living beings here in direction Purati Maya desire. Purati Maya is the eastern desire direction. Purati Maya, eastern desire direction. Eastern direction. In the eastern direction, all living beings. In the eastern direction, who live all living beings, Aveda Hondu, be free from enmity. And Abhya Bhaja Hondu, be free from affliction. Abhya Aniga Hondu, be free from anxiety. And Sukhiya Dana Bariharandu, live happily. Okay. So Bali didn't mention these. You already know. So that's why here. Pay meaning is not mention every Pali word. You can substitute yourself with similar Pali. Okay. And Sabe Pichimaya Disaya like this. Sada Aweda Hondu Abhya Bhaja Hondu Aniga Hondu Sukhiya Dana Bariharandu. So complete sentence like this. Okay. So Sabe is all. All is a Sabe Sada. Sabe Sada. Pichimaya is Western. Desire is direction. Western direction. Pichimaya desire. In the Western direction, Sabe Sada, all living beings, may free from enmity, may be free from affliction, free from anxiety, live happily. Okay, like this. And then Sabe Uttaraya Disaya Sada Aweda Hondu Abhya Bhaja Hondu Aniga Hondu Sukhi Adana Pariharandu. So Sabe is together with the Sada, Sabe Sada. Uttaraya desire. Uttaraya is a northern desire is a direction, northern direction. Uttaraya desire. In northern direction, Sabe Sada, all living beings, Aveda Hondu may be free from enmity, like this. Huh? Yeah. And Sabe Dakhinaya Disaya Sada Aveda Hondu Abhya Bhaja Hondu Aniga Hondu Sukhiya Dana Pariharandu. Like this. You have to understand. Okay. So Dakhinaya, southern direction, desire. Dakhinaya desire in southern direction, Sabe Sada, all living beings, Aveda Hondu, may be free from enmity, like this. And another one. Sabe Puratimaya Anudisaya Ho. Puratimaya. Puratima is a eastern direction, but Anudisaya is intermediate. Eastern intermediate direction. That means Anudisaya. Not desire. Nudisaya is intermediate direction. And then Sabe Pichimaya Anudisaya. Pichimaya is a western. Anudisaya is the intermediate direction. So western intermediate direction. Sabe Sada, all living being, how we are going to be free from enmity, etc., etc. Like this. And then next direction. Sabe Uttaraya Anudisaya Ho. Uttaraya Nudisaya. Uttaraya is a north, northern direction, but Nudisaya is intermediate. Northern intermediate direction. And then next one. Sabe Dakinaya Nudisaya. Dakinaya is a southern intermediate direction. Dakinaya Nudisaya. Like this. Sabe Sada. Yeah. So Sabe Sada, similarly, Sabe Bana, Sabe Buddha, Sabe Bogala, Sabe Adaba. You can change it in each direction like this. Okay? And Sabe Hitimaya Disaya. Hitimaya is a below. Below direction. Hitimaya Disaya. Yeah, in the universe, in the universe, every planet, including Earth, is floating, isn't it? So some are below Earth. That's why when you pervading loving kindness, the below direction. Hitimaya Disaya. Sabe Uprimaya Disaya or up direction. In up direction, in the universe, in the up direction, there are many living beings, isn't it? So that's why. Uprimaya Disaya. Uprimaya is up direction. Uprimaya Disaya. Sabe Sada Aweda Hondu. Abya Baja Hondu. Aniga Hondu. Sukhi Adana. Pariharandu. Like this. So very similarly, in that way, in each direction, in each these Sabe Sada, after that Sabe Bana, after that Sabe Buddha, after that Sabe Bogala, after that Sabe Adabhawa Priyapana. You put the 5 way like this. So that's why in Pali here mentioned Sabe Purati Maya Disaya Bana Buddha Bogala. So Bana is all Sabe Bana is all. The English translation is a breathing thing. Sabe Buddha is all creature. Sabe Bogala is all person. Sabe Adabha Priyabana is all who have a personality. Awira Hondu, Avyabhiza Hondu, Anika Hondu, Sukhiyadana Priyarandu. The Bali is similar. We free from the enmity, free from affliction, free from anxiety, and live happily. Like this. Okay. So the English translation here is the mind deliverance or the loving kindness practice with the direction of observation in these 10 ways. May all beings in the eastern direction be free from enmity, affliction, and anxiety, and live happily. May all be in the western direction, may all be in the northern direction, may all be in the southern direction, may all be eastern intermediary direction, may all be western intermediary direction, may all be northern intermediate direction, may all beings, southern intermediate direction, may all beings, downward direction, Hitimaya, downward direction, below direction, downward direction, yeah. And may all be outward direction, yeah, Uprimaya this side. Be free from enmity, affliction, anxiety, and live happily. Like this, you can practice. In other similar, may all breathing thing in eastern direction, etc., etc. May all creature in the eastern direction, etc., etc. May all poison in the eastern direction, etc., etc. May all who have personality in eastern direction, etc., etc. You can practice, in the our direction, be free from enmity, be free from affliction, be free from anxiety, and live happy like this. This is we Buddha say that method name is Disapharana Metta, isn't it? Disapharana Metta. Disapharana is the direction of Avidi method. So these three methods in Patisambhida Pali, Buddha mentioned, who want to practice a loving kind of meditation, they can apply the method, these method, whatever they want, they can use. So, but we have to motivate learning about these Pali words. Okay, so that's why the Pali continually explaining Sabba Purati Maya Disaya Itiyo. So you can apply the Disaparana 10 direction, but you can 10 direction is you can apply specific also. And specific also together. So that's why Itiyo. Sabba Purati Maya Disa Itiyo. So that means Purati Maya Disa in the eastern direction. Sabba Itiyo, all women. In eastern direction, Sabbe Purisa, all men. Like this. Hariya, all noble person. Anariya, all not noble person. Sabbe Deva, all celestial beings. Sabbe Manosa, all human beings. Sabbe Vinibadika, all the person who are born in the full woeful state, woeful play. Aveda Hondu, etc., etc. Yeah, we have to understand. Sukhiya Dana Pariharandu, like this. So this is a very easy to understand. No need to translate it, I think. And then Sabba Purati Maya Disaya, Udaraya Disaya, Dekinaya Disaya, Purati Maya Nudisaya, Pichi Maya Nudisaya, Pichi Maya, Udaraya, Dekinaya, Nudisaya. Nudisaya is together all the time. Pichima Nudisaya, Udara Nudisaya, Dekinaya Nudisaya. Iti Maya Disaya, Upri Maya Disaya, Etiyo. The Aweda Hondu, Abhyabaja Hondu, Aniga Hondu, Sukhiya Danam Pariharandu. And then Vinipadika also. In all direction, Vinipadika also, Aweda Hondu, Abhyabaja Hondu, Aniga Hondu, Sukhiya Danam Pariharandu. T. Pariharandu. Idi like this, Imehi. These, Imehi is these. Dasahagarihi. Tankana method, Disaparanamita. Disaparanamita is, pervading direction and pervading loving kindness. So that's why we counting the loving kindness is, 528. Loving kindness is not only one. Loving kindness is, that's why we see 528 kind. Because of Nodisa Meda, Nodisa Parana Meda is how many? 5, isn't it? Sabe Sada, Sabe Bana, Sabe Buddha, Sabe Bogla, Sabe Adaba Priyamana. 5. So this is a 5 loving kindness. We got. And Odisha specify loving kindness. Odisha Parana Meda is Sabe Asaba Etiyo, Sabe Burisa, Sabe Eriya, Sabe Nariya, Sabe Deva, Sabe Manosa, Sabe Vinibadika, 7. Okay? So 7. The but we have to understand the 5 and specify 5 Sabe Sada, Sabe Bana, Sabe Buddha. That 5 method is apply each Awira Hondu, Abhyabacha Hondu, Aniga Hondu, Sukhiyatana Purification. 4. So 5 multiplied by 4, 20 loving kindness. We can. This is a Nodisa. Disa Paranamita is 20. 5% multiplied by Aweda Hondu, Abhyabaja Hondu, 4. Aniga Hondu, Sukhiyatana Purification. So 5 multiplied by 4, 20. So Anodisa Parana Mida is 20 kind. We got 20 kind. Anodisa Parana Mida. Unspecified. Unspecified pervading loving kindness. Or Sabe Sada, Sabe Bana, like this. So unspecified. Anodisa Parana Mida Bhavana is 20. Okay? And then another one is Odisha. Odisha is specified, specifying group. Sabha Etiyo, Sabe Purisa, Sabe Ariya, Sabe Anariya, Sabe Deva, Sabe Manosa, Sabe Vinibadika, 7. 7 multiplied by 4, 28. Okay? 20 plus 28, 48. We got. Odisha Parana Meda, Odisha Parana Meda together, we got 48 kind of meda. And then Disaprana, last one. Disaprana, directional loving kindness meditation is we together, Sabe Sada, Sabe Bana, Sabe Buddha, Sabe Bogla, Saba, 80 all together. So 5 plus 7, 12. So the easy way is the 10 direction, the east, west, like the 10 direction. 10 direction, Sabe Sada, Sabe Bana, Sabe Buddha, Sabe Bogla, Sabe Adaba Priyaban, Saba Etio, Sabe Burisa, Sabe Eriya, Sabe Anariya, Sabe Deva, Sabe Mnosa, Sabe Vinibadiga. 5 and 7, 12. That's it. 12 into 10 direction, 120. But 120 is not only one. Aweda Hondu, Abhya Baja Hondu, Aniga Hondu, Sukhiyatana Priyarandu. Multiply by 4. 120 multiplied by 4, 480. So these are prana. Directional pervading loving kindness is 480 kind. Loving kindness. 480. Previously 2, 1, 2. Odisha is 48. 48 plus 480, 528 we got total. In total, 528 is an Odisha medal is 20. Odisha medal is 28. Disa Parana medal is 480. D3 technique 528. So we say like this in detail. So loving kindness in detail, we have to understand like this. According to that Pali, the Patisambhida Pali, loving kindness a lot. Loving kindness, we say very easy. But counting 520 is not easy, isn't it? But Buddha mentioned that kind of loving kindness. You can practice anyone. 528, you can practice anyone. It's possible to make a loving kindness meditation. So, yeah, this is very important to understand. Everybody saying, oh, we practice a loving kindness meditation, but they don't know. They don't know exactly what kind of loving kindness, how many kind of loving kindness. They don't know exactly. Anyway, so here that Pali here mentioned 520 kind of loving kindness. If you make each sentence right down, you got 528 sentences. Try. Try. You got 528 sentences. Sabi sada naweda hondu abya sabi sada aniga hondu sabi sada sabi sada sukhiya dana priharandu like this. You got four sentences, isn't it? So sabi bana also sabi bana aweda hondu sabi bana abya hondu sabi bana Aniga hondu Savebana Sukhiya Dana Priharandu. You got another four sentences. So like this, you write off, you got a 528 sentence. Okay? Yeah. So there is very detailed explaining the Buddha. If you want to practice a loving kind of meditation, you can use that. You can apply this method. Yeah, you make a power concentration, samadhi. So samatha meditation. Metta bhavana is a samatha meditation, not vipassana, not inside meditation, isn't it? Okay. So here, English translation, may all women in the eastern direction, may all men in the eastern direction, like this, you can. May all noble one in the eastern direction, may all not noble one in the eastern direction, may all deity or celestial being in the eastern direction, may all human being in the eastern direction, may all those who are born in the four woeful plane in the eastern direction be free from enmity, be free from affliction, be free from anxiety, and then live happy. Translate like this. So in the other different direction also, you can apply that very similar sentence like this. So altogether, loving kindness is 528 we got in total, according to the Patisambhida Pali. Okay? Okay, so the Pali, here explaining with the proof. Tatha sabedi. Tatha sabedi. Tatha in that Patisambhida Pali, what the Buddha mentioned, Sabi Sada, Sabi is many times, isn't it? Sabi Sada, Sabi Bana, Sabi Buddha. So Sabi, many times Buddha used the Pali word. So Sabi meaning is. Huh? So Sabi is what? That one want to explain the Pali in detail. Very detailed explaining here, Pali. Huh? So Tata in that Patisambhida Magga Pali, the technique of the practice of loving kind meditation. Sabi, the Pali meaning is anawasisa pariyadana meda. Priyadana ida. Priyadana ida. Nawasisa priyadana ida. So sabhe the idam, sabhe that Pali meaning is anawasisa is no remaining. No remaining. Nawasesa. Nawasesa means no remaining. All inclusive. That meaning. All inclusive. No remaining. Nawasesa. Pariyadhana. Pariyadhana is take everything. Everybody. Pariyadhana. Take everything. No remaining. That meaning here, sabi. That's why translate in English, all. Sabi is all. Isn't it? So all meaning is no remaining, everybody included, all inclusive, all are inclusive. So in this country, so no discrimination, isn't it? So all inclusive. According to the the national the rules, according to the rules, all are inclusive. Not discriminate for women, for men, no, like this. No religion. Every religion is inclusive. Like this. And then Saddha. Oh. Saddha, Sabhi Saddha, first one is Sabhi Saddha Buddha use. Saddha is what meaning? Here is playing. That's why I told you, don't worry. Saddha is what it is. Detail is explaining. Saddha meaning is Rupa Disu. Rupa, material, etc., etc. Material, etc. Kandesu. What? Kandesu is aggregate. So material aggregate, Rupa Khanda, Vedana Khanda, feeling aggregate, Sanya Khanda, possession aggregate, Sankhara Khanda, mental formation aggregate, and Vijnana Khanda, consciousness aggregate. So here, mention Rupa Disu, Kandesu. So the meaning is a five khanda, isn't it? Five aggregate, isn't it? Rupa Disu, Kandesu means in the five aggregate, Rupa Khanda, etc., five aggregate. In the five aggregate, Chanda Ragena. You know, Pali, sometimes Pali use a Chanda and Raga together. That meaning Chanda is not good. Sometimes Chanda is good. Chanda is a wish. Wish is purely wish is good. But with the Raga, not good. That's why Buddha used Chanda Raga. Buddha, all the time, Buddha, be mindful, be careful. When the Buddha used the what? Exactly Buddha mentioned. There's a Buddha's, there's quality, special quality. The other person can't do that. The other person can't do that. Only Buddha do that. So that's why Buddha used Chanda and Raga together here. Chanda Ragena. So that meaning is Raga. That meaning is Raga. One. Wanting with the greed. Not just want. Very greedy wanting. Greedy wanting. Greedy wish. If you want to translate, Chanda Ragena is with the greedy wish. Which is not good because of very greedy. Isn't it? So greedy wish. with the greedy wisdom. Chandaragena Satta. Satta, here Satta is not living being. Okay? So be careful. Pali is, saying what? Many different meaning. Here Satta is attached. Or Satta here is Satta is a kind of the very too much attachment. That meaning. Sada, Visada is same meaning. We is no different meaning. Visada is the same meaning. So too much attached to the five aggregate. Too much attachment to where? Five aggregate. Okay, so very interesting in here Buddha explaining Satta. We call Satta in Pali is the living being who has too much attachment to the five aggregate. So for us, you can imagine yourself. You got five aggregate. Why? Why? You got five aggregate. Why you got five aggregate? Who gave it? God gave it? Celestial being give it? Brahma give it? Your father, mother give it? Give the five aggregate to you? No. In previous life, you do. These five aggregate is good if I get in future. So you too strong want to get by aggregate that kind of thing, that kind of karma, you already make it in the previous life. That action, karma, create this life, you will get five aggregate like this. So all living beings like this, isn't it? Not only you, the all living being, animal also, the human being also, the celestial being also, and 31 existent, many living beings. We cannot count how many. All living beings, they get their five individual, five aggregate because of attached in that in previous life to the karma. That's why the karma create individual five aggregate for us. That is we call satta. Satta is the meaning. So the explaining satta meaning is the person who strongly attached to the five aggregate. This is we call satta. But English translation satta is all living beings. Pali is more exactly what the meaning. Find out. That's why Pali explained like this. Okay. So saddha, visadati, we call saddha. Saddha meaning is like this. Understand? Yeah. Very reasonable explaining. Huh? Yeah. So there's a very deep explaining. There's very deep meaning. That we got the khanda, we got the body and mind. Everybody, every living being got the body and mind in the life, in each life. They have a body and mind. That body and mind we got because we already make in previous life to get these five aggregate. We have too strongly Lova, attachment. That's why we got it. That's a very interesting thing. Is some, living being in the ocean, very straight, very deep ocean level. Human being cannot. The other living being cannot stay in there. Very colorful and very. That's why sometimes in town and then they see, they see the very beautiful animal. Why they get that kind of living the aggregate the kanda? Because they make it in previous life with the lova, dana, raga. That's why in the
Chandara.
Chandaraga, not only Chandaraga, in the Pritchasmobara Buddha mentioned which are Dana. Dana Chandaraga is here Dana. Yeah, attachment. That's why I'm telling you attachment. We too much attachment because of the Ouija delusion cover. We cannot. We don't know. This is good or not good. We don't know. We think this is good, so that's why we trying to do it, and we got it according to our karma. Yeah. So karma is one kind of natural law. Karma niyam, Buddha mentioned. Karma niyam. Nobody create. Nobody create. Yeah. So if you don't understand like this, you think, oh, something happened to you, or only me happened like this. The other person don't like this, not like me. Complain, blame like this. If you don't understand in that way, isn't it? That's very important. Some person they don't have answer. They have a question. Why happen me like this? The other person don't happen me like this. Why? They don't get the answer. But in Buddhism, we have answer. Here explain Saddha explaining Buddha explaining Saddha means we make it. We not the other person make it for us. We already create our own future. The meaning is Saddha. Okay, so the here proof what the Buddha in other Pali Buddha mentioned proof here. Hoden Yedan. Hoden Yedan, Hoden Hi Edan. Okay, Hoden Hi Edan. Bhagavata. Oh, Bhagavata is a Buddha. Bhagavata. Bhagavata Buddha. He means he. It is true. He is a he. It is true. Bhagavata Buddha. Edan, that kind of talking. Hodan talk. In the other different sutta. not Bodhisamhita. In the other different sutta. In the other different sutta, Buddha talk that kind of. Buddha didn't give that kind of Dhamma talk. Here, what the Buddha Dhamma talk here is Rube Ko Radha, Yo Chando, Yo Rago, Ya Nandi, Ya Dana, Tatara Sado, Tatara Visado, Tasama Sado Di Ojadi, Viranaya, Sanyaya, Sankare Su, Vinyani, Yo Chando, Yo Rago, Yo Nandi, Ya Dana, Tatara Sado, Tatara Visado, Tasama Sado Di Ojadi. So here in that sutta, Buddha explained to the Radha. Radha is a name of the monk who are very old. Radha. That The monk name is Radha. So that's why Buddha called Radha. Ruby called Radha. Radha is a name of the monk. The monk is when he a very old age, he became the monk. He became the monk. So Radha, Radha monk. Ruby call. Ruby is in the Rubakanda, material aggregate. In the material aggregate, Rubakanda. Ruby here is a Rubakanda. In the Rubakanda. Your chando is this chanda is not only witch, very very greedy witch. Your chando, your rago, rago is attachment. Nandi, nandi, nandi. So your is that, okay, that which, that attachment, rago, nandi, that nandi is a kind of the like, nandi is a very attractive, like, and dana is also attachment of craving, dana, Tatra. Tatra is with the chanda, with the raga, with the nandi, with the dana, sado attached. Attached to the rupakanda, attached to the material aggregate. That's explaining. Tatra visado. Visado is also the sado, visado, same meaning, very strongly attached to that material aggregate, rupakanda. Tasama, because of that reason, because of that sadodi, uchati, we call satta in Pali. Uchati is a talk. We call. Here call, we call. Satodi, satta. We call satta in Pali. So the meaning is satta we call is because of the rupakanda, the material aggregate. We attach too much with the chanda, which with the raga attachment, with the nandi, strongly like, with the dana craving. That's why we call satta. Buddha explained what is a satta. Not only rupakanda, but also vedanaya here. Vedanaya is a vedana khanda, feeling aggregate also. Vedana khanda. Sanya is a sanya, perception aggregate also. Sankhara is a mental formation aggregate also. Sankhara khanda. Vijnana khanda. Consciousness aggregate also. Your chando, that which, your rago, that attachment. Nandi, that strongly like. Dana, that craving. Tatra is with that which, with that attachment, with that strongly like, with that craving, sato, strongly attached. Tatra, we sato, very, very strongly attached. Tasama, because of that reason, sato di uchati, we call satta. So this is in the Radha Sutta, Buddha explained about the satta. Why Pali use satta? Here the meaning. Very interesting, isn't it? So English translation is that here in all signify inclusion without exemption. All inclusive, the meaning. So being, living being, satta, meaning is here, they are held, they are called satta. Grip. Satta is held, is strongly attached. Grip is take it strongly by desire, which by greed, raga, for the aggregate, beginning with the materiality, material aggregate, etc., etc. So that's we call being satta. So for this, explaining is said by the Buddha in the different sutta. So rather, any desire for the matter, material aggregate, any greed for it, any delight in it, any craving for it, has held, has a grip. That's why saddha, we saddha. That's why the being saddha is we call Pali saddha, living being in English translation. So living being English translation is Pali cannot, in, including these meaning, how we translate. Saddha is very long. So that's why we call living being in English translation. But actual meaning in Pali is like this, very long, very deep meaning, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. And then another Pali word explained. Pali here, Pali detail explaining here. Wrongly sadena pana. Pana, the other one is, the other way is only sadena. Wrongly sadena. Wrongly is kind of the figurative speech. Figurative speech. Wrongly sadena. Sada is a speech. So, sada. Wrongly sadena. Wrongly is not 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 directly talking. We call in English figurative. 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 The speech. Sometimes we use in our daily life, not direct speech, isn't it? Kind of with the example or something like this. So, Vidarage Subi. Vidaraga is the Arahant who are free from the raga, who are free from the attachment, craving. Yeah, Vidarage Subi means the person like Arahant. Ayang Oharo is a dead time. Tian time. Ayang is this, Oharo is a time. Ohara is like a penyati. Time. What we use. When we talking, the what? When we talking, when we trying to explain something with the what? When we communicate each other with the what? The language. Language is kind of the what? Kind of the, we call him here Pali Oharo. Yeah. Kind of speech. Ayang Oharo, that kind of speech. With the D, with the D is happening, only happening. Here Buddha explain with the example. We li one mayebi. We li one maye. We li wa maye. Should be pronounced like this. We li wa maye. We li wa maye. We li is a Willy wa is a bamboo. Maye is a make by bamboo. Bija Ni we say. Bijani, oh sorry, Bijani we say. Sometimes Bali pronoun is very important. Bijani we say. We say. Bijani is a fan. You know, fan. Fan is sometimes we in Burma we use sometimes bamboo, sometimes with the palm leaf. But you know, we say just only the fan is fan. Anyway, huh? Sometimes we use the different material, but we use fan. Yeah. So like this. Bijani we say Bijani is a fan. We say is a special. The Tala Wanda Oharo we are like yeah, the Tala is a pan leaf. Pan leaf, yeah. Tala is pan leaf. So pan leaf fan didn't say just fan. A special we use a special pan leaf with make by the pan leaf made by the bamboo sometime bamboo. Yeah, we make. And then the other different materials, isn't it? So anyway, so we use a fan. We use that kind of usage. Generally say. Okay, so akara sindaka pana. Akara sindaka is the language, the grammar expert. Akara sindaka. So grammar expert. Sometimes grammar expert use atang. Atang is a meaning. Atang meaning avicharitva. Avicharitva is a didn't thinking in detail. So meaning didn't thinking in detail. So nama mattanti metanti. Nama matta metanti. Nama mattan idan. Idanti. Idan iti. So 3 words. Nama mattan idan iti. Nama mattan is just name. Just name. Yeah. Anyways, the fan is fan. The material, this doesn't matter, isn't it? Bamboo made by bamboo or made by the other material or whatever. Fan is fan. No, didn't think about the material. So we say like this. Yeah, say like this. Yeah, HND means the grammar expert they want like this. Just the name didn't think in the meaning detail. Okay, so like this. Yebi atan vichariti. Yebi means some the grammar expert. Atan vichar. Atan is a meaning. Vichariti is a thinking in detail. Some grammar expert they think in detail the meaning. They for these expert Sattavayokena. Sattva yogena. Sattva is a kind of the power. Power. Yogina is with together with the power. Saddha the HND. They say Saddha. The one. Saddha is the one. Saddha meaning is the person who has a kind of power. There is a called Saddha. Some grammar expert they say like this. So this is a no Buddha. Buddha explaining, just explaining two different grammar expert. They say some grammar expert didn't mention anything, just generally saying Saddha is a Saddha, just name. The other grammar expert, they detail explaining that Saddha meaning is that the person who has a power, that's called Saddha. Understand? So three different. Buddha view is Saddha is in 5 aggregate attachment. That's why Saddha Buddha views. But grammar expert, one grammar expert is they didn't say anything, any meaning. Saddha is just name. Saddha is just name. Like the baby born. Baby has no name. Father and mother give some kind of name. Baby got the name, isn't it? Like this. Some grammar expert one. Saddha is just name. No, don't think about meaning. But some grammar expert, they don't agree. Oh no, Saddha is, there's a meaning. Saddha is the person who has a power. That's why we call Saddha. They explain like this. Anyway, so you have to understand like this. Saddha meaning is like this, okay? A little bit here, the explaining the detail about the Saddha in different view. Different view. Buddha view and then other grammar expert view like this. Okay, so here English translation is, but in ordinary speech that this term is common usage is applied. Also those who are without agree, just as a term or the common usage, generally saying Saddha is no meaning, just name. Just name. So like a pan fun, Dalawanda used for different sort of fun, different kind of fun, different material make it anyway, even it's make other split bamboo, whatever, any kind of fun. However, the war and etymologist, kind of the grammar expert, Akra Chindaka, who does not consider meaning, have this just only name. Why those who are considered the meaning, different grammar experts have that being Saddha is so-called referent to the bride principle. Translated bride principle, Sattva Yogina is a kind of power here. Okay, so you have to understand Saddha meaning is like this. So Buddha explains Saddha, Bana, Sabe Saddha, Sabe Bana. Bana also explained later. Okay, Sabe Bana, Sabe Buddha, Sabe Pogala, Sabe Adaba, Mariamana. So each word, what does the meaning the Buddha view explain here? In next lecture we will learn. Okay, so today we stop here. So the more you understand like this in detail, when you practice a loving kind of meditation, when you use the what, if you understand more detail, it's better to radiate the loving kindness more and more. Easy to make it. Okay, so before we stop the lecture, we wish our Buddha teaching lasts longer and longer in the universe. The more Buddha teaching longer, the more we will get the benefit from it. So that's why we wish our Buddha teaching staying longer and longer. Buddha Sasanam, Chidan did it two in 3 times, please. Buddha Sasanam, Chidan did it two. Buddha Sasanam, Chidan did it two. Buddha Sasanam, Chidan did it two. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Idame bonya asawakayam wan hodu. Idame bonya nibbanasa pachayo hodu. Idame bonya megapala nyanasa pachayo hodu. Sadhu, sadhu. Sadhu. Thank you very much for your watching. See you next week. Have a good day. Bye bye.